Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Terra Nil, specifically for the Heatwave expansion. There we go. DLC, update, whatever you want to call it. It was free, added a couple months ago. I missed it because it's just a really busy year. But now that I've got some free time, I figured I'd come back and play a little bit more of this. I absolutely adore this game. It's a new journey of... Or, if I go to world map, I think world map is what I'm looking for. There we go. But yeah, I adore this game. It's about terraforming a kind of burnt out wasteland of a planet, making it lush and green and providing for animals, and then leaving no trace behind too, which, I don't know, it just kind of has that like a better future is possible vibe, while also having some like really interesting, I don't want to say ecological stimulation, but it's just like a fun, weird puzzle game that I adore. Anyway, this is actually my second attempt at recording this video because I oopsied it. I didn't know where the expansion was because I was like, I don't know, it's one of these, right? No, it's on the ass end of the planet. Missed that, which was a little bit more obvious, but hey, it's fine. Anyway, let's see how this goes. So I think this is more like savanna and desert focused than the main game, which was much more like lush fields and ocean life and jungles and whatnot. So use aqueducts to bypass the need for riverbeds to get water where it's needed. The desert sand provides minerals that can be converted to fertile soil. Okay. So what is this stuff? Choked riverbed. Okay, what do we have? Aqueduct. Oh. That's interesting. Solar array provides electricity, creates an array of panels around it. Pulls in surrounding desert sand, launching it into the air, increasing atmospheric convection. Cone filter fertilizes the land, and then irrigator increases humidity and creates green grass. So aqueduct can work off of a couple of these spots. Interesting. Which direction do I want to go? Put another one of these down. Okay, so that's actually a terrible spot. Yeah, actually, both of those are pretty awful. That one's pretty good. Yeah, so let's go here. Because I want to be able to plunk these down. And put a sand helix. Oh, but I'm going to need a solar array. So if we put that there, does it matter? Okay, let's undo that because that was incorrect. Put that there. Then we can do this. Do we need to, though? Because I guess that actually provided enough. For me regardless. Now, is this just going to... Okay, it only generates so many. Okay, didn't want that. Because, yeah, we want the sand helixes. Yeah, do I want to slap this down here? 148 is pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. Because we might as well just have these kind of stretch out and convert most of this section. That's a little ick due to the placement. But I mean, only so much I can do about it. Let's see, can I slap one of these kind of here? Yeah. Oh, the less solar panels, the less power it provides. Okay. So, I guess we do want to have these be a little bit more centrally focused. Because this one can have 8. Oh, yeah, that's a huge difference. Okay. So I am going to need a number of these. Oh, okay, so the green areas... How much it... How much coverage it has. Okay. It's not great, though. I'm going to need another aqueduct here. Oh. At least the aqueducts are dirt cheap. Oh, that's not it. We want to go here. Something like that. Yeah, we're trying to get this meter up to 100%, but that is going to take some time and effort. Luckily, it seems to be one of those that I can kind of get a bunch of these. How much is this? 5? 5 should be good enough. Yeah, what about over here? Barely anything. Yeah, what is the point of this stuff? Because it's not going to do much of anything for me. Let's put those out there. Nope, not this one. Okay. Nice right angle. Yeah, not all of this is going to be perfect. But I'll take what I can get. I think 130 seemed to be kind of my upper limit. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, do I want to get another solar array here? Probably as close as I can over to this side. Actually, this isn't really... I mean, it's mildly worth it. I think we're better off getting another one over here-ish. I should not do that. We need to keep... I think we need to keep trees. That should be good enough. I don't know if that's worth it. It's like a little bit. $83 seems pretty good. Oh, the point of these things. Got it. That's why these are here. Is to completely convert this upper area into arable land. Okay, so let's undo that. Yeah, that solar panel might have been ill-placed. I think we're fine. Here, this'll do. Because we don't really want the super honking huge array. It doesn't do me much good. Plonk this in the corner. 104. That's nice and easy. Okay. We're not at 100%. Feels slightly bad. Okay. Do we think this is good enough? 72? Yeah. I've done worse. Now that we've gotten access to this, we get access to a hell of a lot more tools, and some of the base ones get cheaper. Burning the alien vegetation is an effective strategy. Once animals begin to return, increase biodiversity at the oasis. Elephants will help maintain the new savanna. Alright. So we have access to a bunch of things. Only one solar... Oh, no, we have to use it once to unlock. That's a new one. Well, solar amplifier. I guess let's take a look at it, because I think we burn... those. Does it just burn that? No, it does burn a whole field. That's going to be tricky. Okay, what else do we have? So we have the recycling silo. We have the excavator. We're going to want to burn one of these. My main question is whether or not we want to burn the aqueducts in the process, because I think that could get stinky. I guess we can always just find out. Okay, so let's see what this burns. Okay, so what is this? Sedimenter. Alluvial islands and placed on a river surrounded by wetland. Interesting. Unfortunately, I think this might be one of the few spots that isn't really going to burn much at all. So, obviously this burns, raises temperature. Oh, it is going to set this area on fire. No, if that's particularly amazing. Okay, so that gets us some burnt out areas. This, I mean, actually, the solar amplifiers are cheap enough. What I should probably do is slap one kind of in the middle of this. Yeah. Now this might have some really unintended consequences. Oh. Zebras have shown up. Yeah, so this burns out all of the solar arrays, which is actually kind of bad because we lose access to power, but we might also not need it. Okay, the real concern is this one. This is going to cause a major fire. Well, we'll just find out what happens, because this is going to set the solar array on fire, which is going to set the rest of the grassland on fire. It might turn this entire area into a burnt-out husk. Low-lying fog. Oh, atmosphere convection. Well, that cranks humidity up like crazy. Which also maybe dealt with the fire. Shoot. Terrible timing. Because, yeah, we still need to burn these two sections. Okay, if I put this here, I can put this here, which will let me burn both of these. Because I actually think I do want to set this entire area on fire. Rip zebra. What? Okay, there we go. Oh, and this didn't get burnt. Good. I do kind of feel bad for setting the zebras on fire. This obviously is terrible for zebras. Does not affect the aqueducts. Sick. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Alright, so hydroponium. Could now be put here if I wanted to. That actually would have been a really good spot for it. That's a very good spot for one. Okay, we have sedimenter. Right there. Okay, so that gives me access to a savanna cedar. What do the elephants want? Before I just go deleting all of them. Okay, do I have to click on them? No, I guess we have Jasper and we have Twig. Huh. Oh, we need an animal observatory. Which seemingly we don't have. That might be one of these. Alright. Well, if I do a savanna cedar out here. Oh. Well, that seems like a good savanna cedar. Cacti and succulents in areas that are not greenery. Well, that's good, I guess, that we set some fires. What is it built on? Built on a toxin scrubber. I certainly hope it's not... Okay, let's take a look at... Oh, it's one of those. Guess I'll just slap the solar panel in the center. Yeah. So it has to go on this. Oh, that's pretty good. Gonna have to do that a couple of times, I think. I'll just slap another one right there in the center. It's not going to be enough to get me over the edge, or no, it is. Perfect. Okay. So this area is no good. What about here? That's pretty good. And now we've got crocodiles. I think I'm going to put this another irrigator right here. Doesn't really do us much good on its own. But I kind of want to get one of these. Rip elephants. Yeah, unfortunately I'm going to need a bunch of these sedimenters. Okay, so what are we missing? Wetland and savanna, and just a little bit of alluvial. So I guess actually we're further along on this than I thought. There we go. So now it's just savanna. Well. There's a good spot for some more wetland. I believe this is a good spot for a savanna cedar. That at least gets me something. That's some ideal savanna right there. Okay. I think we get a hydroponium down here. If it'll let me. Perfect. Alright, now we're on to the final phase. So, water and plant life restored to the land. Fauna will begin to return. Make them comfortable. Remove your presence once your task is done. So let's take a look at these. So, we need rain, because that's going to be helpful. Let's see. Ground salinity. Sonic pulse. Recycling drone. Let's get the animal observatory, because that's going to give us some options. I'm going to put the lock here. I'm just going to slap my ship up high. Because I'm not really using this area to begin with. Okay. Anthills on scrubland. Oh, no. We're not going to be able to get that comfortably, are we? Because, yeah, this will only happen when we're below. Why would they do that to me? Because if I want to get rid of humidity, I'm going to have to use something like the combustor. Or the dehumidifier. But that, like, toasts a whole area and is not good. I think it also has to be put on a rock. I don't have rock. Okay. Yeah, because I can do a calcifier, but that's going to cause its own problems. I mean, maybe I have to. I think I'm going to completely ignore parts of this. Namely the anthills, because everything else is easy. Oh. So, before I mess with this, I don't even know how to change salinity. Okay, provides these things. The heck is salinity, and where do we get it? Yeah. So the problem with this is that the calcifier creates a lot of rock. Which is... Oh, but I can put it a little further out. Okay. Because I think we're just going to aim for... Really? Works off of that one. Strange. Okay. At least we got some of it, and we don't need more warmth than that. So that's a dehumidifier. We want a combustor. I think it's me like 4 degrees. But up here. I burnt this area out. We could get some more desert in retrospect. Guess I'm gonna need some solar panels. That's fine. Okay. I don't actually know if that raised the temperature on anything in retrospect. It's fine. Because I can burn it. And what else can I burn and where it won't cause serious issues? That's like 6 degrees, 4 degrees here. Sorry, elephants. Over here would be actually ideal. Yeah, I still need another 7 degrees. Well, calcifier up here? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do a savanna cedar. Really? Not up there? Strange. Okay. Dehumidifier, combustor. Guess that didn't work. Calcifier over here. Oh, is this Mac? What? No way that's maxed out. Oh. Here we go. Alternatively, what I should have done is just one of these. Okay, we have an angry lion. We have a lot of angry critters here. 5 degrees, 5 degrees. Anything else I can burn? Is a weird statement. Too close to another combustor. Yeah. Okay, if I put that there, I think we can get another... We can put the calcifier here and it's not going to cause nearly as much damage. Because the solar panel's already in the way. 4 degrees, perfect. Okay, so the only thing we're lacking is whatever the heck this is. Ground salinity. And then lower humidity for anthills. I don't know how to raise either of those things. But at least we got rain. Rain fixes a lot of problems. It could be an animal thing. I wonder if this is something in the handbook. Temperate, continental, arid. Missions, buildings, animals, photos. Or the perched dunes. Doesn't say anything about this. Yeah, so these are photographs, so I can look at my successes in other locations. Ooh. That's kind of fun. They did a really good job of, like, substantiating this game with a lot of, like, little details. Lots of illustrations. My problem is, I don't know how to increase salinity. Wow, they really thought this through, didn't they? I like that. But I don't see any tools that let me mess with it either. Because, yeah, this makes things cooler. This increases the temperature. This reduces the humidity. And this gives us more humidity. I might have to look this up, honestly. Okay, as far as I can tell, this might have actually been something that I should have done while we still had some of those, like, alien plants choking out the rivers. So, guess we're not working with that. Anyway, what's up with these guys? They need food. They have no savanna. Otherwise, they have plenty of water and everything else. All right. Time to make my animals happy. Yeah, I've got plenty of points for this. I know technically I'm supposed to be as, like, conservative with this as possible, but I think I can just straight up. I think I can straight up, like, get most of my resources back. So what's Acacia want? Where are they? They're right here. Hmm. Okay. Wait, who are the zebras here? Juniper, zebra. So they just don't want buildings in the area. The problem is we have a bunch of elephants and zebras in the same zone. And that's not great. There's nothing over here, though, so let's just put a wildlife bridge here. Really, this spot is not valid. Okay. What if I do this? Yeah, because what do these guys need? No buildings. I think the issue is, on a lot of them, it is just no buildings. I think I'm just going to relocate those zebras, because they're going to be unhappy no matter what. Lakeside. Yeah, they don't have much for space. It may also be one of those that we're kind of just out of luck here. If I relocate them over here? Are they happier? Much, actually. Okay, Rosemary the Lion, what are you doing here? I kind of wish they'd migrate themselves, but it's fine. Okay, Marigold is fine. They just need my buildings to go away. I think that's true of almost all of them. Okay, so these guys could use another savanna. If we can even put one in here. Yeah, there we go. So Marigold is good. Daisy is good. Sprout is good. Yeah. And Acacia is good. What about the Hornbill? Again, too many buildings. Fawn? Again, too many buildings. Honey. They got no zebra. They're good. Alright, cool. Time to start recycling. Honestly, this is my favorite part of the whole game. Just being able to hoover up all the things that I've built. Over the course of a playthrough. Something about it just feels really good to me. I mean, I don't think it's really that much of a surprise. Got them all. Okay. This one might require a canal lock. There we go. Okay. Let's leave that for last. Oh, because I haven't actually put the little doodad down. Duh. Okay, so we don't want to pick up the canal lock yet. Oh, we've got 2 of them. Yeah, let's leave that for last. Is this one of those where I literally... Oh, I can't get through... I did not realize it, but putting the sandbar in here has actually screwed me over a smidge. That's an interesting problem to have. Try and put that there. And plonk one of these. Yeah, solar panel ain't gonna work. Yeah, so I completely blocked myself in such a way that I cannot get through here normally. It's only that spot. Ugh. I can't, like, daisy chain these, can I? No. The big question is, can I get over here? Okay, I can get over here at the very least. But I'm going to need drastic measures if I want to be able to reach half the map. Okay. Now that I'm looking at it, this area is kind of minor. And I should be able to just fire a line across. And this isn't going to do too much damage. It will, but the rain's going to fix it. Okay, cool. Hopefully that didn't piss off the gazelles too much, and we can always put a wildlife bridge here, because I think the drone can fly straight through those. Yes. Okay, cool. Looks like we have access to everything. Okay. Now I can just hoover some things up. Maybe not the most efficiently. But what can you do? Let's just let all of these finish hoovering. And then we'll figure out if I need to move anything else around. I almost kind of screwed myself over with this layout. I'll have to pay attention when I'm messing around with these in the future. Alright, let's speed up the vehicle speed, because we don't need that to be quick. This did mess with Aurora's space a little bit. I mean... It's one of those where... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to re-green the whole damn thing. Or, you know, the rain's gonna just do it. I think I'm just gonna let that sit for now. There. We got zebras, an elephant's ass, and a hornbill. Yeah, we can take exactly 5 photos. And they're worth points. I like that system. Okay, so we're going to need some happy... Well... And that should give me, like, a couple of different biomes, maybe. High plant biodiversity, happy crocodiles. Get better at this whole photography thing. There we go. So we got happy zebras and happy lions, which feels like it's kind of like they'd be diametrically opposed. Okay, so we're looking for springbok. Oh, is this a springbok? It is. Do we have any other? So we got laurel and we've got fern. Those are my only springboks. Looks like it. Well, at the very least we can take one with some variety and the happy zebras to kind of balance things out. Plus the birds. And then I need one more photo. I don't, but I might as well. What's a dumb photo to take? What are these? Oh, it's one of these dudes. Just that guy. On his own, chilling. 550 points. Yeah, that doesn't surprise. Okay, and as this slowly fills back in, I think they will be happier. But we don't... It'll be fine. Okay, let's finish collecting everything we can in the area. I don't want to hoover up my canal locks, as that is going to instantly present new problems. Okay, snag those. No. We have that all the way out there. I knew there was a possibility I'd miss something. That's okay. Alright, this is going to be pretty much everything I spent on this game. I don't know, there's something about this whole, like, pick it up as you leave element to this game that just feels intensely good to me. Alright, and that should be everything for the canal lock, and then we're just good to go. No? I'll do that last one. I guess I'm gonna need that for the canal locks. Interesting. I guess that means that the docking station will never... Yeah, the regular pickup points will not pull up canal locks. I have to actually manually collect them. That honestly makes sense. I like this expansion. I love this game. It's one of those where it's just that right mix of peaceful, cozy environmentalism and, like, really interesting environmental simulator that, I don't know, just feels not even oddly satisfying, just perfectly satisfying to me in a way that I find truly endearing. Unfortunately, I'm not the fastest at it, which is a little bit of a downer, because I was hoping to do another level in this video, but I think I'm just going to leave it here. And say that I will come back to more of this at some point. This is one of those games that I think I'd be happy just playing it every, like, 6 months until I've beaten it. Or, who knows, maybe I'll do, like, a series at some point and just, like, really go all in and finish everything. It's not like I'm too far away from being done. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 zones left, and then obviously some of these are only partially complete. This one, for example, I still have a couple of objectives to complete. And you can actually tell? Yeah, some of these are also old, and so I don't actually have the gold medal photos for them. But I actually don't know if I need those. I added that later. I do actually like the photography system. I think this mechanically encouraging the photo mode actually feels really good to me. Let's see. Oh, landing location. Huh, you can actually set a seed. That's interesting. Well, anyway, with all of this said, I might as well say that Terra Nil is available on Steam. It's been out for a couple years now. It's one of my favorite games to have come out in, was it 23? 23, cripes time. And I'm glad to see that Free Lives keeps coming back and adding more content to the game. It's also on a fairly deep sale. I think I'm going to get this out right before the Steam summer or Steam winter sale ends. Normally it was $25 and it's down to 10. I remember at launch a lot of the complaints around it were that it was both too expensive and didn't have enough content, and now at this point, especially if you get it on sale, it is not too expensive and it has plenty of content. And it's fairly replayable too. Like, if you give it a little bit of time and just come back every once in a while, the game never gets old, and I love that. Anyway, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.